Imagine waking up in your village only to discover that someone thousands of miles away had decided your future. No African king was invited. No African nation voted. Yet, with a few strokes of a pen, an entire continent was divided forever. This is the story of the day Africa was carved apart. Berlin, Germany, November 1884. Inside an elegant palace illuminated by crystal chandeliers, Europe's most powerful leaders gathered around polished wooden tables. Maps of Africa stretched across the room. Rulers, diplomats, and military officers debated territories they had never seen, drawing straight lines across mountains, rivers, forests, and kingdoms, all from the comfort of this room. Outside, snow covered the streets of Berlin. Thousands of miles away, Africa remained completely unaware that its future was being rewritten. Before European colonization, Africa was far from an empty land waiting to be claimed. The Kingdom of Benin in present-day Nigeria was renowned for its magnificent bronze sculptures and vast city walls. The Ashanti Empire in present-day Ghana controlled immense gold wealth and commanded powerful armies. The Kingdom of Dahomey in modern Benin stood as one of West Africa's strongest military states. Across the region now divided into Cameroon and Togo, thriving kingdoms and trading communities connected forests, rivers, and coastlines through centuries-old networks. Each had their own rulers, languages, laws, cultures, and traditions, but none would have a seat at the table in Berlin. For nearly 3 months, Britain, France, Germany, Belgium, Portugal, and other European powers negotiated who would control Africa's land and resources. No African representatives were invited. Borders were drawn with rulers instead of understanding the people who lived there. Families, ethnic groups, and kingdoms were split apart, while rival communities were forced into new colonies. Nigeria fell under British rule. Ghana became Britain's Gold Coast. Cameroon was claimed by Germany before later being divided by Britain and France. Togo became German Togoland. The Congo was handed to Belgium's King Leopold II, where millions would suffer under one of colonial history's most brutal regimes. In Berlin, they called it diplomacy. For millions of Africans, it marked the beginning of conquest. The lines drawn in Berlin still appear on maps today. Many of Africa's modern borders, political tensions, and national identities trace back to decisions made in a room where no African voice was heard. The conference lasted only a few months. Its consequences have lasted more than a century. History wasn't just written in Berlin, it was imposed on an entire continent. If you enjoyed this journey into Africa's hidden history, consider subscribing for more cinematic AI reconstructions, and tell us in the comments which African kingdom or historical event should we explore next.